Hello, Scorpio. How are you? Welcome. I hope you're doing very, very well. Scorpio, let's see how your energies will be at this moment so you can use them to your advantage and see a situation from a new point of view. This reading is general. Take what resonates with you. If not, discard it. This message applies to all those who have their sun, ascendant, moon, or Venus in the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio, you can combine the readings for your different signs to have a much more personalized horoscope. If you want, you can follow me on my other TikTok and Instagram accounts, where I will be uploading new content for all of you. If you need a personal consultation with me, you can email me at the address shown on the screen, and I will send you all the information you need. Let's channel a message for the sign of Scorpio for this moment. This begins with the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Chariot. All right? I feel these energies like I'm going to move forward, even if it's hard, with that project or that job. I feel like you have started something, Scorpio, in your work life, financially, or with a creative project. I feel like you have started this. An idea for a project that is going to grow progressively. But I feel like maybe you may have encountered certain challenges as this project grows, which might have to do with other people, whether it's sometimes with clients, people who might not agree with the way we're moving this project forward. But there's an issue of opposition with other people. Now, you guys have really good energy, whether it's people or sometimes challenges that you come across as you move forward with a project. And it's normal for this to happen because I feel like these are the challenges. Why has the challenge appeared here? It has appeared to make you stronger. It has appeared to build that resilience. It may be that you're being tested financially and at work, right, where you're going to start developing a great willpower. Here, there isn't a Scorpio who is weighed down by these limits or any obstacle. They don't abandon a project, quite the opposite. They reinvent themselves, get stronger, and say, I can handle this. I can handle this because I have the tools, the knowledge, the wisdom. I have the willpower to move forward. This project, this idea I'm working on, and I'm going to get through this situation. I'm going to endure. I'm going to change whatever I need to change and stay alert in certain situations. But the truth is that I have the energy to keep moving forward. Maybe this energy is telling us to respect timing. That for a plant to grow, you also have to respect its process and that it can't grow overnight. This takes time because something new is starting here. I feel like you're well supported because you also have the Chariot, and this is giving you that self-determination. My goal is clear. This is what I want, and I'll move forward. I'm going to take that leap, and I know this leap might come at a cost. But you know that with the Chariot, in order to move forward, you have to decipher certain clues that life puts in our path. They're like riddles. They're those unknowns. And once you figure out the trick, once you figure out where the key lies and gives the right answer to that riddle, this Chariot moves forward. Then I feel a very determined Scorpio with their goals, with their very strong objectives. And I see that even though these limits come up as you move forward, you will be able to transcend them. You will be able to overcome them. Thank you. A lot of strength as you move forward. This is like, well, nothing stops me. Nothing stops me. But those challenges make me stronger. Let's see what else that guy's up to. This reading, dear Scorpio. General energy. Available. Let's see. You have the Justice card here. The Moon, the Chariot has come out again, and the Two of Cups. Well, pay attention to emotional matters, relationship, partner. I feel like it's a time to define things, a time for truth, also a time to make peace with the other person. It's time to express what you've been keeping inside. Don't be afraid or scared to talk to that person, to talk to your partner, to get close again. Because it's true that there are situations that have made you doubt, situations that have been confusing, strange lately. They've created some kind of insecurity. And sometimes you accumulate things, and sometimes you can get defensive. See if what has happened with the other person is, let's see if it's really that real. Because there's an issue here with projections. Maybe projecting something, creating something that wasn't really like that, or also taking it to an extreme and also getting defensive. This could be another possibility. I feel that the energies are with you. Feel it in this moment. Connect with your intuition, with your intuitive power. What is your heart telling you about that person? What truth is your heart revealing? I feel that there is a very strong energy here of reconciliation, of making peace, of understanding, of reaching an agreement, of finding balance with the other person, of leaving those fears behind, or assumptions, or insecurities, right? And to say, I get this person back, I get this relationship back. I want to move forward because I've realized how I feel. You've cleared up the doubts. You've let go of those fears, those projections, or those fantasies, right? And you've grounded yourselves in what feels true. So I feel like these can be very positive moments when it comes to romantic relationships right now that will allow you to move forward and grow together with the other person. That's why this theme feels so strong. Getting closer, second chances, right? Let's see what else we have. It's also a time for many financial decisions that you're making right now, or work-related ones. There's also the issue here of putting limits on your fears. Don't let those fears invade your mind, confuse you, or start creating scenarios that aren't real. To set that boundary, Scorpio. You have the Ten of Wands here. We have the Two of Swords, and we have here the Sun, the Three of Wands.
Bueno.
Here is some evidence. Here is something that comes to light that makes you open your eyes wide. And I feel that this whole reading is centered on a fear, an insecurity that was kept inside you, which has probably been projected onto your relationship or your work life. I feel like this is a moment where you are shedding light on something repressed, or emotions that have been blocked, or thoughts that have been blocked. It's like a moment to shed light on that. Something you've been carrying inside for a long time now needs to be released. It needs to be set free so that you can keep moving forward toward this new goal, this new objective. Okay? And it's also a time for something you'll be discovering inside yourself, something that you'll see in a big way. It's a time for you to also start finding balance or a new way to reorganize things, not only in your finances, but also in your work. It's not about overdoing it to earn more, but about working with balance, with harmony, and with quality. More is not always better because this can also lead to exhaustion, and your physical body feels it too. Okay? I feel like this is also a moment to, as we've said, recognize what you've been holding on to for such a long, long time. Start to see it, start to shed light on it, and start to let it go. Not to repress it, not to keep it inside, because there is a tendency to hold things in at this moment. I feel that you are well supported for the times ahead in the near future, because you are going to be lifting a great weight off your shoulders. You are going to be freeing yourselves from something, and this will allow you to move forward in creating a new stage. I also feel this as self-improvement, surpassing yourself. I have had to go through a situation through an emotional or work-related test. I've realized that I can handle this. I can handle this and much more. Why? Because I'm strong, because I have the ability to reinvent myself. And my goal is clear. Okay? I feel like it's been a very powerful reading and very connected to personal growth, Scorpio. How, through certain challenges that life puts in our path, it invites us to reorganize ourselves, to find a new balance, to reinvent ourselves and better ourselves day by day. Let's see what we have, Scorpio. In the Oracle, this is the Egyptian Oracle. Advice or message. You have fulfillment here. That's card number 48, right? Pay attention because this energy speaks to us of great satisfaction. I sense some really good news there, something that's going to make you smile, right? It speaks to us about satisfying moments that are coming. I feel like they're going to bring you a lot of pleasure and a lot of joy, right? That thing you've also been looking for. Above all, pay attention here to what this is about the area of love, feelings, partnership, and relationships, as well as the topic of growth and abundance. Dear Scorpio, this is what we've seen. I hope you all have a beautiful day, and I'll see you here next time.